y'all, it's Jammz. I'm here with Toast. We just wanted to give you an update on our planning for our John Muir Trail Thru-Hike, which is happening August 29th of this year. So we're leaving here in about 2 months or so. We're planning on flying out of Atlanta to Reno, Nevada, August 29th, staying the night after we take the Eastern Sierra Transit Authority down to Lone Pine. We're gonna stay there a night, get up the next morning, and try to hitch out to Cottonwood Pass, where we officially start our trail. That'll be on August the 30th. So we're planning on starting there and hiking northbound on the John Muir Trail up to Summit Whitney and then up to Yosemite Valley.
Alright, so I wanted to go through some of our plans for resupply and some of the stops we'll be making along the way. We're going to be resupplying at 3 different points, MTR, and then up to Reds Meadow, and then into Tuolumne Meadows. Our first stop is going to be MTR. We decided on a tent cabin versus their log cabin for accommodations. The reason is there's a difference of about $410. For 2 adults to rent their log cabin, it's $740 because you have to stay for it's a 2-night minimum when you stay in the log cabin. We didn't want to do that. We thought that would be too much time off the trail, and it's expensive. So we want to kind of get the whole wilderness feel throughout the trip. So we decided to stay in one of their tent cabins, which rents out for about $330 for the 2 of us. And with that, they also allow 1-night stay in the tent cabin. So that was a little bit more efficient for us. So basically the plan is to get in fairly early in the day, pick up our resupply bucket, which costs $65 for them to hold, by the way. We'll jump in the hot spring, we'll take a shower, we'll do some laundry, go ahead and spend the night there in their tent cabin, and then head off the next day. And so it's really going to be considered a Nero. We're not going to really take a true zero there, depending on how early we get in. So our next resupply spot will be at Reds Meadow. They offer a package pickup service for you between June 15th and October 10th. What they do is they pick up your package from the Mammoth post office and they bring it back to the resort. They charge $40 per package. So what we're going to do, again, instead of sending 2 packages, we'll just send 1, and both of our resupply food will be in that box, probably about 4 days or so to get us to the next resupply point. The one thing to note about the pricing is that they hold your package for the first 5 days for free, and then it becomes $1 a day per package after that. So we heard it can take up to 30 days for your package to arrive, so we decided to ship ours around August 12th to allow time for it to arrive before we get there. And for $1 a day, we don't mind if it arrives, well before us. Also, we will not be staying at the Reds Meadow, in the Reds Meadow area. We won't be camping there. We'll probably just push on up trail and find a nice campsite somewhere. So we're going to pick up roughly 4 days worth of food for the last leg into Yosemite Valley. We're going to be climbing both Clouds Rest and Half Dome, and if the weather's nice, we may possibly stay on top of Clouds Rest. We've heard it's gorgeous, so we want to try and get that experience if we can, which will add a day onto the last leg. But we should be carrying enough food to supply us for that. Also, we heard that the post office in Tuolumne Meadows is only open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5:30. So we're going to try and make it there Friday the 16th before they close.
Okay, so now back to the logistics of how we're getting back home. When we get done in Yosemite Valley, we're planning on taking Yarts back to, or up to Fresno International Airport, where we're going to stay the night after hiking and then get up early the next morning and catch a flight back to Atlanta, Georgia. That would be on September 24th. So we're planning about 23 days hiking with 2 to 3 days zero in there. So it should be a good, fun trip. We're super excited about it. We haven't had a long distance backpacking trip since our Appalachian Trail Thru-Hike in 2014. So we're super pumped to get back out there. And we've got some gear videos we're going to be posting up soon here with the upgrades and the changes we've made that are West Coast specific, Pacific Crest Trail and JMT related versus the Appalachian Trail. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions or comments, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you. And if not, we'll see you out on the JMT. Happy hiking!